Many new clients walk through our door asking, what should I invest in? And while I understand the basis for the question, what most people actually need, especially as they get closer to retirement, is something completely different. Hi, I'm Eric Rich at Rich Asset Management. Today, I want to talk about why retirement planning and investing aren't the same, and why the difference matters more the closer you get to retirement. Look, investing is a huge part of retirement planning, but it's not the whole picture. When you're saving for retirement, the formula is pretty straightforward. Buy low-cost, well-diversified investments and change them as little as possible, even through turbulent markets. But as we get older, the stakes get higher, and you probably have more money than you've ever had and less time until you need it. And there's something I tell clients all the time. What got you here isn't what's going to get you through retirement. As retirement gets closer, the questions get bigger and more urgent. How long will my money last? That's longevity risk, and it can be easily underestimated. It takes meticulous retirement planning to map out how long your retirement savings may last and decide what to do if you may come up short. What happens if the market dips right when I start drawing income from my portfolio? That's called sequence of return risk. If there's a dip in the market just before you retire or early in your retirement, you may need to withdraw a larger percentage of your portfolio. Because you're withdrawing a larger percentage than anticipated, it could potentially damage your portfolio. How do I keep up with inflation, healthcare costs, and the possibility of requiring long-term care later in life? It's essential to factor in rising healthcare costs and the possibility of needing long-term care. The earlier you plan for these costs, the more options you have. It costs a whole lot more to fix a mistake than to plan for it in the first place. How do we leave money to the kids, the grandkids, and how much? It's not just about how much you leave, it's about how you leave it to them. Do you leave it outright to your kids? Hold it in a trust? Spread it across generations? Each answer requires a specific change to the plan. And not every dollar passes the same way. Some assets are far better to inherit than others. Without the right plan, taxes can take a much bigger bite than your heirs ever expected. Social Security claiming strategies. When should I claim Social Security? And what claiming strategy should I use? Tax-efficient withdrawals. How can I lower rates of tax on capital gains and ordinary income? How can I avoid jumping into a higher tax bracket? Intelligent retirement planning accounts for all of these things that people lose sleep over. That's why we created the Enjoyable Retirement Solution. We start by building a custom income distribution plan for you, which then drives your investment strategy, not some arbitrary spending down of your assets. Here's the bottom line. Financial planning in retirement is different than investing, but together they can lead to an enjoyable retirement. A customized retirement plan is a non-negotiable part of your financial future, and Rich Asset Management can show you the way forward. If you're within a few years of retirement or at retirement, you can see what this looks like for you. We should talk. Give us a call or email us. We're here for you.